Mosquitoes, a scientific exploration of tiny terrors. For a very long time, mosquitoes, which are members of the family Culicidae and are known for their blood-sucking behavior and their role as disease vectors, have been infamous for their small size but formidable potential. When it comes to understanding the impact that mosquitoes have on ecosystems and public health, it is essential to have a solid understanding of the physiological aspects and life cycle of mosquitoes. Among the most important aspects are morphology. The bodies of mosquitoes are slender, their legs are long, and they have mouth parts that are elongated and called proboscis. These mouth parts are adapted for piercing and sucking fluids. It is possible for different species to display disparities in terms of color, size, and wing markings. There are 4 stages that make up the life cycle of a mosquito: the egg, the larva, the pupa, and the adult. The eggs that are laid by female mosquitoes are found in water, where they develop into larvae. Eventually, adult mosquitoes emerge from the pupae that have undergone the process of metamorphosis from larvae. Aquatic habitats, which include, in most cases, mosquito larvae, are aquatic in nature and can be found living in a variety of water sources, ranging from temporary rainwater pools to stagnant ponds. There is a correlation between the availability of suitable aquatic habitats and the success of mosquito breeding. The process of blood feeding mechanism. Mosquitoes that are females require blood meals in order to develop their eggs. A number of specialized structures are found within the proboscis, which allow it to penetrate the skin and reach blood vessels. Nectar and plant juices are the primary sources of nutrition for male mosquitoes. Mosquitoes, despite the fact that they are frequently associated with negative impacts, play roles in ecosystems that go beyond their reputation as pests. Among the most important ecological roles that mosquitoes play are the source of food. A wide variety of animals, including birds, bats, amphibians, and insects, rely on mosquitoes as an essential source of nutrition. A significant contribution to the ecological equilibrium of food webs is made by their abundance. The process of pollination. In order to participate in the process of pollination, mosquitoes, particularly males, consume the nectar of plants. Pollination of certain plant species is carried out by these insects, although they are not as effective as bees in this regard. The habitat of larvae. Within aquatic environments, the larvae of mosquitoes play a role in the cycling of nutrients. The composition of water ecosystems is influenced by the consumption of organic matter, algae, and bacteria by these organisms, which act as filter feeders. The diversity of human species. One of the factors that contributes to the overall biodiversity of insects is the vast diversity of mosquito species. Every species has its own unique ecological niche, which allows it to adapt to a variety of environments and ecological conditions when necessary. The role that mosquitoes play in the transmission of a variety of diseases that affect both human and animal populations has earned them a bad reputation. Notable diseases that are linked to mosquitoes include the following. Malaria is a parasitic infection that is caused by Plasmodium parasites and is transmitted by female Anopheles mosquitoes. The spread of malaria continues to be a major public health concern around the world, particularly in tropical areas. Dengue fever is a disease that is caused by the dengue virus and is primarily transmitted by Aedes mosquitoes among humans. It is possible for dengue fever to range from mild to severe, and in some cases, it can lead to complications that are potentially fatal. The Zika virus. The Zika virus, which is spread by Aedes mosquitoes, has garnered attention all over the world due to its association with being linked to birth defects. Women who are pregnant are at a higher risk of contracting the Zika virus than other people. West Nile virus. The West Nile virus, which is transmitted by Culex mosquitoes, is capable of causing neurological diseases in both humans and animals. One of the potential complications of infection is encephalitis that is transmitted by mosquitoes. The use of a variety of approaches is required in order to successfully manage mosquito populations and reduce the transmission of diseases that are transmitted by mosquitoes. A number of important mosquito control strategies include insecticides. The application of insecticides, either through aerial spraying or treated bed nets, is intended to reduce the number of adult mosquitoes and to prevent the transmission of diseases across the population. Insecticide resistance, on the other hand, is becoming an increasingly concern. Source reduction, eliminating or treating mosquito breeding sites, such as standing water, is an effective method for controlling larvae and reducing adult mosquito populations. This strategy focuses on disrupting the life cycle of mosquitoes using various methods. Biological control. The introduction of natural predators, such as fish that consume mosquito larvae or bacteria that target mosquito larvae, is a biological method that can be utilized to control mosquito populations. Genetic approaches, the use of innovative genetic strategies, such as the release of mosquitoes that have been genetically modified or those that are infected with bacteria that inhibit reproduction, has shown promise in the management of mosquito populations. In the field of science, researchers are continually investigating new methods for preventing diseases and controlling mosquito populations. Among the most important areas of ongoing research are technologies for editing genes. The development of gene editing tools, such as CRISPR-Cas9, has made it possible for researchers to target particular genes in mosquitoes. The application of this technology has the potential to result in the creation of genetically modified mosquitoes that have been modified to transmit diseases less effectively. Attract and kill strategies, which include the innovative methods involve luring mosquitoes to particular traps or devices, which then kill them once they are found there. This method reduces the amount of broad-spectrum insecticides that are used, which in turn lessens the impact on the environment. Repellents and personal protection. Recent developments in the field of mosquito repellents have been made with the intention of providing individuals with protection that is both effective and long-lasting. This includes the investigation of new formulations as well as alternative sources of effective repellent. Vaccines. The development of vaccines to prevent infections is a part of the research that is being done on diseases that are transmitted by mosquitoes. In order to provide immunity against diseases such as malaria and dengue fever, vaccination strategies are being developed. Significant challenges are presented to public health systems all over the world as a result of the global impact of diseases transmitted by mosquitoes. Among the most significant difficulties are disease surveillance. In order to detect outbreaks early, implement control measures, and prevent further spread, robust surveillance systems are required for monitoring and tracking diseases that are transmitted by mosquitoes. The influence of climate change is as follows. Alterations in the environment, such as climate change, have the potential to change the habitats of mosquitoes and the distribution of disease-carrying insects. To develop effective strategies for disease prevention, it is essential to have a solid understanding of these impacts. Vector resistance. The third-point mosquito populations have the potential to develop resistance to insecticides, which can reduce the effectiveness of conventional methods of pest control. When it comes to addressing issues of insecticide resistance, continuous monitoring and the development of new insecticides are both necessary. Participation in the community. A community's active participation is essential to the success of mosquito control and disease prevention efforts. Providing communities with information about the significance of removing breeding grounds and implementing preventative measures is of the utmost importance. This comprehensive scientific investigation of mosquitoes has covered a wide range of topics, including their physiology, life cycle, ecological roles, diseases transmitted by mosquitoes, control methods, and ongoing research. Despite their notoriety as disease vectors, mosquitoes play essential ecological roles, and it is essential to have a solid understanding of their biology in order to develop effective control strategies. The dynamic nature of mosquito-related scientific endeavors is highlighted by recent developments in genetic technologies, novel approaches to disease prevention, and ongoing research into techniques for controlling mosquito populations. Interdisciplinary collaborations and community engagement continue to be essential components of an approach that is both comprehensive and sustainable in terms of mosquito control and public health. This is because attempts are still being made on a global scale to address the challenges that are posed by diseases that are transmitted by mosquitoes. In conclusion, our exploration of mosquitoes spans their biology, ecological roles, diseases, control methods, and the frontier of ongoing research. As we strive to overcome challenges and enhance disease prevention, global collaboration and community engagement remain paramount. subscribe, like, and share to support ongoing scientific investigations. Together, let's create a future where the hum of mosquitoes is less about disease and more about their role in the intricate tapestry of nature. Until next time, let's keep buzzing with curiosity and commitment to public health.